I started this channel really just for fun. As you guys might remember, 2020 happened and I was locked down, and investing in business is basically what I live and breathe. It's what I do. So while I was stuck at home, I said, I have a little bit of time. Why not just upload something? It'll be fun talking about my thoughts and my journey investing in a Pokemon. No lie, the very first video I made, I recorded it on my phone, and I was so far away from my phone, it didn't actually pick up my voice. So I recorded an entire video without any audio because you couldn't hear anything. And through this entire journey of building this channel, I had to learn things that I never did before, like how to edit video, how to edit audio, learn about microphones. And so when I say I didn't know how to do anything, I knew nothing in terms of how to make a YouTube channel or how to make videos. I thought maybe I'll get a couple hundred subscribers, I can talk about the hobby, and whenever these lockdowns end and life returns back to normal, no one would really care if I went missing because it's such a small channel. And I never expected getting over 3,000 subscribers. I never expected anything close to that. And I know 3,000 is nothing compared to most YouTube channels, and no one's really going to care that much if I disappear. But what we built here is definitely more than I ever imagined. And what's funny about life and investing, it's the journey. Because you could do everything right, absolutely perfect, but you won't know if you're actually doing the right things until a lot later. So even if you're doing everything perfectly, you don't actually know it yet. And if you've ever done any type of self-reflection, a lot of times you can pinpoint certain decisions that changed everything. Maybe it's something that you said or something that you did. Sometimes it's the things that you didn't say or the things that you didn't do. And that's the part that no one tells you. You're going to get all these rah, get rich quick videos, or how to turn $100 into millions of dollars, or a list of the top Pokemon cards to invest in. But no one really talks about or addresses the journey, and how even if you're taking all the right steps, events are going to test you and people are going to question you every step of the way. Adversity is going to come in and it's going to try to push you off of that path, even if you are trying to do everything right. And no one talks about what it's like to be on that road and what it takes to stay on that road. I have made some very significant investments that look like a bad idea for years, but after the dust settles and after time passes a little bit, now I look like a genius. But if someone told you they were investing into Pokemon cards 5 years ago, or if I told you about some of my other investments, sure, it looks like a smart thing now, but people would have called you an idiot or dumb a few years ago. They would have called you a Timmy. Now, look at a set like Evolutions. Evolutions is a great example. It was considered garbage for a very long time. You couldn't give it away. And then people suddenly realized what it means to the hobby and what it means to people. And it goes from $70 a booster box, maybe even less at the time, but somewhere around $70 a booster box up to over $1,000 at the peak. The vast majority of voices said investing into a set like Evolutions was a terrible idea. And it was said for many years. And it takes a lot to withstand that scrutiny and to trust your judgment and make it to 2020 and 2021, where Evolutions has now produced spectacular returns. And what's tricky about talking about investing, whether it's investing into Pokemon cards or any type of investment, is that I can't responsibly just tell you what to invest in. For example, I can generally say that peanuts are something that's healthy to eat, but I can't tell you to eat peanuts because maybe you have an allergy to them. And I can't say to invest in Evolving Skies or invest into Vivid Voltage and hold it for at least 5 years when I don't know if there's any debt on the books. I don't know if there's any savings or other investments, or what your risk tolerance is, or what your investing philosophy is. I can't tell you how to live your life because we all have a different story. We're all unique. We all see things a little bit differently. So just like in life, there is no one single answer. I can't say invest into Hidden Fates Elite Trainer boxes and they're going to be worth $500 on August 2025 at this time. You have to do your homework. You have to be confident. And a lot of times You have to do what other people think is a bad idea. You gotta ignore the haters unless you want their life and their success. Because a lot of times the best ideas, the very best ideas are always the ones that catch people off guard. It's the stuff that no one expects. But anyway, I did have a lot of things that I did want to talk about on the channel that unfortunately I never really got around to making. And it's unfortunate and it's tough because it never really was my intention to make this channel as big as it was. I never knew it was going to get to this point, and I never knew how much time and work goes into running a channel and making videos. And in terms of planning and production and recording, especially editing the video, editing the audio, finding things to put in the video, upload times, when you factor all of that in, I easily put in between, I'd say somewhere around 10 to 20 hours into each and every video. And I'm not one of those naturally creative people. It's not really my strong suit. So that's another reason that it takes me so long to make videos like these. It's like how some people, for example, are not very good with numbers or good at math. Well, I'm kind of the opposite. The creative side is not my strong suit. And so if you happen to, let's say, struggle with math, that's basically me when it comes to making these videos. So in terms of the time it takes and the opportunity cost, I really lose money every time I make a video. I make more from my investments, business. I would make 20 times more money if I worked at a minimum wage job than what I earn from this channel. And that is not an exaggeration. And I really tried hard to make this work because I really felt like I was helping some people and making a difference. And I did try things like Patreon to help compensate for the time and money that I lose, but I wasn't able to quite build that up large enough either. There was actually some hope for a while, but I couldn't quite get us to where we needed to be, and I'll own up to that as my own fault. And maybe I just didn't do enough. So if you're wondering why I haven't been uploading much anymore, it's because with the time commitment it takes for me to make content and create these videos, I essentially just lose money making videos and running the channel. So really the point of this video is just to explain why I probably won't be uploading too much anymore. I don't want to say I'm officially leaving YouTube completely. Maybe if I have some extra time, I'll try to squeeze in an upload here and there if I have the time. So it'll be great if you want to stay subscribed, and again, I'll try to upload whenever I have time. But regardless, I just want to tell you also that I will absolutely still be active in the hobby. And for those of you who are actually still listening and made it this far into the video, I am actually more bullish on the hobby than I have ever been. I think we're going to have some great days ahead of us. But really, I just wanted to tell you thank you. The support that I have received on this channel has been amazing. It's beyond anything I ever imagined it would be. I never would have expected we reached this many subscribers. I never would have imagined that some people would compare this channel with some of the biggest names in the hobby. And again, when you consider that we only have maybe around 3,000, 3,500 subscribers on the channel, to even be mentioned with some of those names is very humbling, and it's really been an honor. And I want to tell you that the principles and the concepts that I have emphasized on this channel has always been about growth, and it's been about building you to become a better investor and to make smarter financial decisions. And I know this isn't the most entertaining channel. I'm not going to make some hottest 10 cards to invest in today, or how to flip cards, or how to start a Pokemon business, because it wasn't about clicks or me being a YouTuber or trying to sell you anything. For me, I wanted to focus on what helps you develop a rich, wealth-building mentality. And my hope was really just to open a few eyes and help maybe a few people realize the mentality it takes and give you a glimpse of how smart money makes money. And most people are trying to chase pennies and they're worried about the pennies, but I want you to focus on the dollars. And the concepts here can be taken and applied to any market, whether it's Pokemon cards or stocks or real estate, doggy meme coins, anything. My market analysis videos, I think, are proof that you can take this knowledge into other markets and be successful. Just like I took my business, my stock, and my market analysis skills, and I apply it to the Pokemon card hobby. And I'm telling you right now, the concepts on this channel can easily make you wealthy. Wealthy enough that doing things like flipping Pokemon cards or waiting at Walmart would be a complete waste of your time. There is more than enough information on this channel to make you a millionaire. And yes, you heard me right. No exaggerating, no hype, just facts. And I just want to let you know again that your support, the kind words, the words of encouragement, some of you longtime viewers putting up with the bad audio that I had on this channel for months, it all means a lot. And so I want to thank you again so much for your support. Thank you for every view. Thank you for every comment, every like. Thank you to those who really went out of your way to leave extra positive comments and encourage other people to help support the channel too. And of course, special shout out to the past and present patrons. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Kakashi with Kanto Capital. It's been fun.